It's our last day at the Lakeside Holiday Park, and we still haven't bought our cheese. So guess what? We're on the road again. Hello there and welcome. My name is Anita. I'm a Dutch-Kiwi. I love cooking, I love travelling, and I'd like you to join us on our adventures. Say cheddar, say cheese. And when you're in the neighbourhood, you just have to go and taste some. Cheddar cheese originated in the village of Cheddar in the 12th century. It has a rich history, including royal patronage from kings and queens. King Henry II bought a large amount of cheddar in 1170, and Queen Victoria received a giant wheel as a wedding gift in 1840. So if it's good enough for the kings and queens, it's certainly good enough for us. So we're just going to check it out. While in the store and trying to sort out what flavours we'd like to buy, we also got an entry fee to go to the back and have a look at the workings and the history of the cheese. It's a lovely museum and certainly worth its time and effort, and I think it was only £3 entry or something. So, go and have a look. It's very interesting and you learn a lot. Cheddar has to be stored in a controlled environment to mature fully. This store holds up to 750 whole cheeses. Vintage cheddar is matured for 12 months. Our store has the same humidity and temperature as the caves where the cheddar was originally stored. Our cheddars like to be stored and matured at about 11 degrees. Humidity of the store is kept at 80%. Each cheddar weighs approximately 25 to 28 kilo. That is about 4 stone. Mature cheddar is matured for 10 months. We know the French love cheese, and it is thought that the Romans even may have brought the cheese-making recipe to Britain from France. So those Romans, they're everywhere. During World War II, most of Britain's milk was used to produce a specific uniform type of cheese named government cheddar. I wonder what that tasted like. And is there anything else I can tell you? Yes, that's right. I remember reading this now. J.R. Tolkien reportedly visited Cheddar Gorge and was inspired by its caves, which may have influenced the fortress of Helm's Deep in The Lord of the Rings. I think it's time for a bit of music now. So, here we go. Well, this is mine with apricot jam and my yellow cup. And here's Lean's. He's got cappuccino and he's got blackcurrant jam, I think. You've got blackcurrant jam, haven't you? Yes, he has. So there we go, our afternoon tea. Yep. Back outside and seeing it was still dry and the sun was out, we thought we'd just have a quick walk through Cheddar before heading back to the holiday park.
I just thought I'd fast forward the clock here for a minute because yes, we did buy some lovely cheeses while on holiday, and when we arrived home we invited some friends around for wine and cider and cheese.
Oh yes, it's that time again. And on this Friday, the 5th of September, we are packing up and we're going to be moving on to our next destination. We are off to Wales. Thank you, comfortable hosts. We enjoyed staying here. We have just arrived in Porthcawl, and you know, it was pouring with rain as we drove to the roundabout here, and as we got out the car, the sun broke out, the sky turned blue, and we get a feeling that Wales loves us. Wow. And here is another gate for this week. And a bridge twirl.
As always, we like to enjoy the local coffee and the yummies that go with it. And then we both choose something different, cut it in half, and that way we both get a taste. And the birds did too. What a fun place to sit and watch the view. I always find it interesting finding out where place names get their name from. And Porthcawl means harbour of sea kale in English, from the two Welsh words porth, harbour, and call, sea kale. The name refers to the historical appearance of the area, which likely had profuse amounts of sea kale growing there, especially along the coastline. Now that's a fact I find interesting. Not that we saw a lot of kale, but we certainly saw quite a few fishermen, and we had some lovely chats with them too. Another little walk along the pier. We also found some railway lines which told about the history of what the port was used for. And so, yeah, we just had a little stretch of our legs and hop back in the car to carry on our way to our next destination.
We just drove down this nondescript road, hopped out the car, and were confronted straight away with a Neath Abbey, and it's open until 4. So here we go.
Het staat overal hartstikke vol met auto's en met toeristen en hier is niks.
Wow. 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 Here we go. Oh, for a drone. Oh, just beautiful. Look at that. It's huge. what a brilliant day for a visit. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. You know that saying, when you're gobsmacked? Oh, amazing. Now we've seen a few abbey ruins in France as well, but you know, these places, they make you feel so tiny, so insignificant when you see what a structures these were and the remains that still impress. Wow, wow, wow. Now I'll put a link to another video of this beautiful place, this Neath Abbey. I'll put a link below the video because there's a couple and they have a channel called Pinned on Places and they've done a beautiful video on Neath, far better than I could do. Well, different, let's put it this way, different. And I'm sure that you'll gain a lot more information there as well. But oh wow, let me turn the camera around. Wow, wow. Oh, oh. Oh my goodness, the heroes of the past who built this. Wow, just amazing, just so stunningly amazing. All I can show you really are all these bits and pieces of wall and stone. It doesn't even look like rubble. You know, it really does look like a complete building, but then in its raw and delicate state of disarray at the moment. But there's so much work being done here. So let's just have a look and see what this plaque says. To the glory of God and in affection memory of Glenn Arthur Taylor, FSA, leader of the Neath Abbey Research Party 1923 to 1935. During this period, some 4,000 tonnes of debris were removed from this church, revealing the beautiful stonework carved over 600 years ago. This tablet is erected by Lord Denver and members of the research party who laboured with him in this work as a lasting memorial to an inspirer, scholar and friend. What a wonderful tribute. What a wonderful tribute. And thanks to these wonderful people, we now have this beautiful memory to walk around, look at, touch the walls and just remember those who built this place stone for stone. Oh my goodness, what it must have been like to be here. Absolutely beautiful, just beautiful. Right, going up. Oh, stone for stone. Imagine how tired these builders must have been at the end of their working day. And the sun stayed with us all afternoon. Wow. It's beautiful how some of the tower pieces that have fallen are left where they fell. Well, I assume that's what's happened, but it looks perfect the way it is. Wow.
After waving goodbye to the Abbey, we drove to our destination, a lovely annex, which would be our home for the next 7 nights. Oh, what a beautiful view, a comfortable sitting kitchen area, and certainly a very comfortable bed. So, well, it's time for more adventures, this time in Wales.
And a big thank you to our hostess for the B&B for our Welsh cakes to go with our coffee this morning.